Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear friends, in previous class we take and revise a very important chapter of your NCERT exercise. Okay, now dear friend, in that class we are going to take and revise a very important chapter of your NCERT exercise, which is comparing quantities. Okay, dear friends, in that chapter there are so many topics involved in that chapter. Like in that chapter we are going to discuss about the ratio. Okay, then after we are also going to discuss about the topic what percentage. We discuss about topic profit and loss, and also we take and revise a very important topic, which is simple interest. Simple interest. Dear friends, all these topics are very important for you. Okay, and in previous classes we already discussed about so many times that chapters. Now today we also discuss some important concepts related to each and every topics. So first of all, dear friends, we discuss about the concept of ratio. Dear friends, you know that very well कि we compare between only the similar quantities. We compare only between the similar quantities. Okay, and for that, here ratio. What is the find? What is the concept of? If we finding the ratios between two similar quantities, first of all we convert it into the same units. We convert it into the same units. After that we take and we solve all that questions is very easy way. So let's just take first important topic of that chapter, which is question based on the ratio. Let's see, dear friends. Now let's see. The question is what? Ki find the ratio of. The question is find the ratio of. Find the ratio of 15 kg to. First part of this question is 15 kg to 210 grams. Second one, 5 rupees 5 to rupees 5 to 50 paise. Okay. Third one is what? 30 days to 36 hours. To 36 hours, and last one is what? 55 kilometer to 700 meter. Let's see. Dear friends, we find the ratios between these. Okay, now we take and solve all part of this question one by one. So first of all we take the first part of this question and solve it. Solve first part is big, which is 15 kg to 210 gram. Now what I do in that question, for that question, let's see. Dear friend, first 15 kg to 210 gram. Okay, so first of all we convert gram into the kilogram into the gram, since we know that in 1 kilogram there are 1000 gram. That is the required ratio. That is the required ratio. That is the required ratio is what? Let's see. 15 kilogram to 210 gram. Now we write 15 into 1000 gram upon 210 gram. 210. Now gram cancel to each other. Okay. 0 0 also cancel to each other, so there is 15 21. Okay, now we solve them. Let's see. 7 3 7 are 21, 3 5 are 15. Now we get a 500 are 500 upon 7, that is 500 and 500 ratio 7. This is the required solution of the given question. This is required solution of the given question. Okay, dear students. Thus, in this way, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Okay, dear students. So now, similarly, we take and solve the next part of this question. Let's see. Now we take the second part of and solve the second part of this question. It is 5 to 50 paise. Okay, that's the required things. We know that. What we know that? Let's see. In 1 rupees there are 100 paise. There are how many paise in 1 rupee? There are 100 paise. Okay. Thus, the required ratio. Thus the required ratio is what? Rupees 5 to 50 paise. That will be 5 into 100 paise divided by 50 paise cancel to each other. 0 0 also cancel to each other. 5 5 also cancel to each other. So we get 10 upon 1. That is the required ratio is 10 ratio 1. This is our required solution of the given question. Okay, dear students. Now, in this way, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise. Okay. Similarly, just we take and solve the third part of this question. Let's see. Similarly, we take and solve the third part of this question, which is what? This is 30 days to 36 hours. We find the ratio of 30 days to 36 hours. So, since we know that, first of all, we know that in 1 day there is 24 hours. Okay, that means the required ratio is what? The required ratio is what? 30 days upon 36 hours. 30 days upon 36 hours. Now let's see. So we write 30 days mean 30 into 24 hours upon this is 36 hours. So hours cancel to each other. Now 12 3s are 12 2s are. Okay. Now 3 10s are. So 10 into 2 upon 1, that is 10 2s are 20 upon 1, that is the 20 ratio 1. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay. So in this way you can solve that type of question. Similarly, we take and solve the last part of this question. Let's see. Now we take and solve the last means fourth part of this question. Okay, which is what? This is 55 kilometer to 700 meter. So first of all, since we know that, in 1 kilometer there are 1000 meter, that is the required ratio, that is the required ratio is what? This is 55 km upon 700. Now we write as 55 into 1000 meter upon this is 700 meter. Now meter cancel to each other, 20 also cancel to each other. So we get what? We get as what? 55 into 10 divided by 7. So we get what? This is 550 upon 7. The required ratio is 550 ratio 7. Okay, 550 ratio 7. This is the required solution of the given questions. Okay, thus dear student, in this way you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on that topics. So please do more and more practices of that type of questions, dear students, because of all that type of questions is very important for you and your upcoming examinations. Now, dear students, we take and discuss the next topic of that chapter, which is what? Your next topic is percentage. Let's see, dear students. Now our next topic is percentage. Okay, therefore the meaning of percentage is what? Let's see. The meaning of percentage is what? Per 100. Okay, dear student, the meaning of percentage is what? Per 100. That is, if 1%, we write 1%, it means that 1 upon 100. Okay, if we have 1 upon 100, then we write what? As 1%. So this is the concept of percentage. Similarly, if we have what? 5%, then you write what? 5 upon 100. We similarly, as we write x%, then you write what? X upon 100. So these are the concept of what? Percentage. Okay, now the students, we take and solve some important question based on percentage. Okay, let's see. Now, and question is find 20% of. Your first question is find 20% of 3500. 3500. This is the question here. We find just 20% of what? 3500. So let's see its solution. Dear student, 20% is what? Means 20 upon 100. The meaning of off is what? Right? Just multiply. The concept of off is what? Multiply of what? 3500 of what? 3500. Now let's see. Here 20 cancel to each other. Okay. Here 20 cancel to each other, and so we get what? Thus we get as what? 20 into 35. That is what? 35 to the what? 70. So here we write as 70 and 10 also right here. So we get the 700. Thus in this way, dear students, we can say that the 20% of, in this way we can say that the 20% of 3500, the 20% of 3500 is what? 700. This is a very important concept of that questions. Okay, now we take and solve another type of question based on percentage. Let's see. Let's see. Your question is find the whole quantity. Find the whole quantity. Find the whole quantity If 5% of its, if 5% of its, if 5% of its is 600, let's see its solution. Let's see. Dear friends, here find the whole quantity. Okay, find the whole quantity. If 5% of its, if 5% of its is 600. Now let's see its solution. So first of all, let the whole quantity be x. Let the whole quantity be x. Okay. Then according to question, find the whole quantity. If 5% of it is 600, so we take as the whole quantity be x. So 5% of x, 5% of x is what? Is equal to what? This is 600. This is what? 600. According to statement, ki first of all we take the whole quantity bx, and according to question 5% of x, 5% of x is what? 600. Thus now we write as 5% means what? 5 upon 100 into of the concept of is what? Multiply into x is equal to 600. Thus the value of x is what? 600 into 100 divided by 5. Now here 5 on the 5, 5 to the 10, 0. Okay, now we get the whole quantity bx was, that is 12,000. Okay, this is your final answer. Thus, dear student, this is the concept of percentage. Now using all these concepts, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise. Now we take and discuss the next topic of that chapter and the questions solved on them. Let's see. Let us take the next question. Now next topic of the chapter, which is what? Question based on profit and loss. Profit and loss. Dear friends, you know that very well. If the selling price of an object is greater than the, if you know that selling price of an object is greater than the cost price, then in that condition we get always the profit. Thus the formula for the profit. The formula for profit is what? Selling price minus cost price. Okay. Next one is what? If cost price is greater than selling price, then in that condition we get always loss. So formula for loss is equal to what? Say cost price minus selling price. And there are two important formulas related to that. Profit and loss is what? Profit percent and cost percent, loss percent. The formula for the profit percent is what? This is profit upon, okay, profit upon cost price into 100, and the formula for loss percent is what? That is loss upon cost price into 100. In this way, friends, we can say that we find profit percent and loss percent always on CP. Always on which factor? Always on CP. Okay. So this is the concept of profit and loss and the formula for the profit percent and loss percent. Now we take the question based on profit and loss percent. Let's see this one. And the question is what? Find profit percent. First part of this question is what? Find profit percent if CP is rupees 1200, so 12,000. 12,000 and selling price is rupees 13,500. 13,500. And second part of this question is what? Find loss percent if cost price is rupees 250 and selling price is rupees 150. Okay, so this is the very important question based on the topic profit and loss. Let's see its solution one by one. So first of all, we take the first part of this question, which is what? Here CP is given as, so first of all we find the profit. So profit is equal to what? Selling price minus cost price. That is, selling price is what? 13,500 minus cost price is what? 12,000. So we get what? 1,500 rupees. 1,500 is our profit. Now what is the formula for profit percent? That is profit percent is equal to, that is profit. Now the formula for profit percent is was profit upon cost price. Let's see. Profit upon cost price into 100. Now profit is what? Rupees 1,500. Cost price is what? This is 12,000 into 100. Now 2020 cancel to each other here. 1010 cancel to each other here. Now we get what? 150 upon 12. 150 upon 12. So we get what? Now let's see. 3 5 is 15, 0, 3 4 is 12, 2 2 is 4, 25. Means 25.2, that is 12.5%. Okay. So in that condition, the profit percent will be what? 12.5%. Okay. Similarly, we take and solve the second part of this question. Let's see. Now let's see the second part of this question and solve it. And this is what in that question, selling price is, cost price is greater comparison to the here. Since cost price is greater comparison to the selling, and that is we get the loss, and the loss, the formula for loss is what? That is loss is equal to CP is what? 250 minus 150. That is what? 100 now. Okay, rupees 100. This is the amount of its loss. Okay. Now that is loss percent is equal to what? The formula loss percent, loss upon cost price into 100. Now the loss is what? 100. Cost price is what? 250 into 100. Now let's see. 2 1 cancel to get 25. 4 is 100. 10 4 is 40. Thus the loss percent in that case is what? 40%. So in this way you can solve each and every question based on profit percent and loss percent. Now we take and solve one more important question based on that topic. Let's see. Question is, I buy a TV. Question is what? I buy a TV. I buy a TV for rupees 10,000. For rupees 10,000 and sells it at a profit of 20%. At a profit of 20%. How much money do I get? How much money do I get for do I get for it? Let's see its solution. Okay, dear friends. Now, just in that question, what is the given? I buy a TV when cost price is given as what? Rupees 10,000, and profit percent is given as what? That is 20%. We find what? Selling price. So when cost price and profit percent is given, then the formula for selling price is what? Let's see. Since we know that the selling price is equal to cost price into 100 plus profit percent upon 100. This is the very important formula of selling price when cost price and profit percent is given. Now, so selling price is equal to cost price is what? This is 10,000. Here we put 10,000 into 100 plus profit percent is 20 upon 100. Now 20 cancel to each other, to 100 into this is what? 120. 100. Now we multiplying there. So we get what? 12,000. So the selling price of that object or TV is what? 12,000. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, so in this way you can solve each and every question based on that topic. Now we discuss about the last topic of that chapter, which is simple interest. Okay, dear student, in the concept of simple interest, in that topic of your chapter, there are two important formula related to that chapter. First one is what? The simple interest is what? P into R into T upon 100. This is the formula for the simple interest, means principal into rate of interest into time upon 100. And second important formula of related to amount. Amount is equal to what? Principal plus simple interest. There are two important formulas related to that topic. So this is very easy. You can solve each question. Now find amount. If you find amount, suppose you take find amount if principal is rupees 1200, rate 12%, time 3 years. Okay, find amount if principal, rate and time is given. So for finding the amount, dear student, first of all you find the simple interest, because of the formula for amount is what? Principal plus simple interest. So first of all, since you know that simple interest is equal to what? P into R into T upon 100. Now let's see. P is what? 1200 into R is what? 12. P is what? 3 upon 100. Now 20 cancel each other. That is the simple interest is what? 12 plus 144 into 3. 8. 432. So the simple interest of that amount for 3 years is what? Rupees 432. Now what we find? We find the amount. Thus amount will be, thus the amount will be principal plus simple interest. Thus the amount will be principal plus simple interest. Now we put the value of P principal is what? 1200 plus 432, that is what? 1600 rupees, 1632. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, children. Thus, in this way, we discussed all the important topics related to the chapter comparing the quantities. Thus, in this way, first of all, you revise all the questions, all the topics which we discussed in that class. After that, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic profit and loss. So dear student, first of all, you revise each and every questions which we discuss in that class and learn all the important formulas, related to that chapter. Okay, and after learning the formula, you complete your NCERT exercise and you solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise. Okay, now dear students, in next class we take and revise some other important chapter of your NCERT exercise. Okay dear students, now thanks to all.